Rather intriguing report to share with you guys today. There is war now breaking out in the Vatican. Not only that, but right here in the United States, the Satanic Temple has just made a big move over in Boston, Massachusetts. Now, let's start first with what on earth is going on at the Vatican. Take a look at this article, and this is on dailymail.co.uk. Vatican plot to force Pope Francis to resign. Conservatives wage secret plan to put the liberal pontiff under so much stress that he will step down, Italian cardinal reveals. The article goes on. Conservatives in the Vatican are said to be plotting to put Pope Francis under such pressure that he is forced to resign. The move to oust the liberal-minded pontiff, 86 years old, began in earnest just days after the death of his predecessor, Pope Benedict XVI, on December 31st. It goes on. Italian newspaper La Stampa reported that a cardinal had told them the conservative fraction is ready to move against the communist pope. The cardinal was quoted as saying, quote, "The secret plan will be formulated on various axes and phases, but it will have one objective, to place the pontificate under such stress that Francis will have to resign. The opponents of Francis know that right now they are in a minority, that they will need time to both win a consensus and weaken him." The cardinal added that the campaign would hinge upon the progressive weakening of the Holy Father as well as his doctrinal choices, which will create a great deal of discontent which can be used against him. It goes on. His appointment signaled a definite change in the Catholic Church with his criticism of capitalism and open attitude towards homosexuality, abortion, communion for remarried divorcees, and celibacy for priests. Bottom line here is there are a lot of people who are unhappy with the way things are going there at the Vatican. Now, I'm no fan of Pope Francis, never have been, never will be, because the man is a straight up Jesuit, and admittedly so, a Jesuit. And in case you're not familiar with that and what they believe, they're straight up along the same lines as socialism and progressivism and communism. In other words, along the same lines as all the other crap that we've been told by the liberals and many, many Democrats. He is not on the side of freedom, and I believe he hasn't been standing on the side of freedom. And I believe this is one of many reasons that there are now tensions building over in the Vatican. And tensions started to build up even more after the death of his predecessor. Now, it goes on to talk about his, spat, if you will, with a former Cardinal Ganswein, who wrote a book about him and exposed a lot of the things that Pope Francis didn't like. And I believe there was some job loss and all of that, but that was kind of the kicker, I think, that set a lot of it off. But either way, this is the same Pope Francis, who is bringing about a one world religion where he literally has, and I've done reports on this on Restricted Republic. If you're not there, get there, check it out. But I talk about how he's formed a triangle, if you will, of three religions: Muslim, Christianity, and Catholicism. And he wants to bring them all into one. And he's putting together this unified unit of where we can all come together and pray. It's just really screams biblical events such as the formation of the one world religion. And I believe that whoever the Pope is, they can play a huge part of that. But either way, tensions are rising all over the place at the Vatican. Meanwhile, right here in the good old-fashioned United States of America, the Satanic Temple has made a really big move. Take a look here. And I want to show you this. Brace yourself. Here we are on the SATANCON.com. The Satanic Temple presents SATANCON. And it's going to happen in Boston, Massachusetts. Think of our founding principles that happened in that city. But they're going to go to Boston, Massachusetts on April 28th through the 30th. You can see this is their 10-year anniversary. And by the way, this is their biggest event to date. They are planning to have more members there than they ever have before. Kind of chilling when you realize the way that our country is headed, and to think that this movement is growing, but they're planning that this is going to be their biggest event to date. And you can see here ticket information, hotel booking, and all of that. And then there's this little part that I want to show you here. This is intriguing. SATANCON attendants must be 18 or over and have proof of COVID vaccination. Attendees must wear an N95, KN95, or disposable surgical mask. Gator, bandana, and cloth mask will not be allowed. I think that's funny. I think that tells you, hey, why do they support that? Good question. B, I think think you can keep well hidden in your attendance if you're wearing a mask. I'm just saying, maybe people don't want to really be associated with, or maybe they do want to be associated, but they're going to cover their faces so you really can't see them. That's just my opinion on that. Could they be doing it for a health reason? Obviously, but I think it's just convenient that they're going to cover all their faces at this SATANCON, literally SATANCON, Satanic Temple. And here's a little bit in their about section I want to show you. This is just chilling, but here's what they claim their mission is. The mission of the Satanic Temple is to encourage benevolence and empathy, reject tyrannical authority. Reject tyrannical authority. Yep, they're forcing their members to be vaccinated and put masks on their faces. Kind of doesn't go together, but I digress. Not anything that they do actually does. They want to advocate practical common sense and oppose injustice and undertake noble. I don't see so much noble. By the way, their headquarters, I got to show you that next. By the way, their headquarters is in Salem. Yes, exactly where the witch trials took place. Their international headquarters there. I just thought I'd throw that up. And finally, I thought this was interesting. On their F&A, your questions there, it says, I want to sell my soul to this. I want to sell my soul, get rich, and join the Illuminati, etc. And their answer, please look elsewhere. Okay, whatever. Either way, I'm surprised I'm not surprised at anything, but they put that on their website. But I mean, why would you advertise? They're literally advertising, we're of the devil, but they kind of see the devil in some kind of weird light, I guess. But either way, SATANCON is rising in America, and this is going to be the biggest event ever. Meanwhile, war is breaking out, if you will, over in the Vatican between the more conservative side versus their really, really liberal, globalist minded side. We're living in borrowed time. We're living in end time spoken of in Bible prophecy, and things are going to get wild. With that, please don't forget to get to restrictedrepublic.com. I created this because of everything that they're doing here on my channel. And it's getting worse. I'm going to show you, and I wasn't planning on showing you this, but I think you really need to know about it. If you go to my channel here on this particular video, the agency just turned Biden's world upside down. This one here, they are skewing my numbers. Yesterday, these numbers, this 8.5 number was at like 10,000 the last time I had looked at it. And today it's at 8.5. And both analytic numbers are wrong. Now, I've contacted YouTube to see if there is any solution and what's going on. But 90% of the time they say, oh, there's just a skew in analytics. It'll catch up some way, shape, or form. And this has never happened on my channel to where both numbers are actually wrong and dead wrong. And so anyway, it's just like, is this going to be the new attack on my channel? I'm almost scared to post anymore because of all the attacks. So if you want to follow me, there's a couple ways you can do that. You can do it by going to restrictedrepublic.com, or I am also on Rumble under Restricted Republic. Let me pull that up for you. And here I am on Rumble. So we're under Restricted Republic right here, this 28.1 follower thing, but follow us on Rumble. But bottom line, if you really want to get to the nitty gritty on what we're doing, get to Restricted Republic. And right now I am keeping the special going 2023 for the entire first year. And even that second year, you get it for $40. This is massive. We're talking $3 some odd per month. Cheapest thing I could give out. But I'm putting out a huge report there on Restricted Republic today. I can't even really tell you what the title is. But with that, check it out on restrictedrepublic.com. Use that coupon code and take advantage of the special offer. Anyhow, I love all of you. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.